On a recent trip to the Shabbat Space and Science Center, I had come across a huge plasma ball. Of course, I went across and tried it out, and boom! That was meant to happen anyway, wasn't it? So let's uncover the reality of a sticky fourth state of matter and find out why it really is the boss of all the states of matter.
Now, I have an important question to ask you all. What is the most abundant state of matter in the universe? Is it a solid, is it a liquid, or is it a gas? Well, it is actually neither of the three. Believe it or not, it is actually plasma. Yes, you can find it almost everywhere, even in your own bloodstream. Plasma has a vast story behind its nature, but for now, we are going to focus on this globe. So obviously this is a glass globe which has been depressurized and contains a noble gas, which is just an inner element, stuff like neon and argon and krypton and xenon, etc. And each one of those produces a different color when electricity flows through it. So if you see that central column right there, that is a Tesla coil. So the electricity goes in there and goes through a bunch of coils, and what shoots out of that sphere are high voltage and high frequency radio waves. Essentially, it kind of operates just like a radio tower. And that means the electrons inside really want to be dispersed to the outside and want to come back to their neutral state. But how does it make that color? Well, that just brings us to the question we have all been waiting for. What is this mysterious substance called plasma? Actually, plasma is a gas which receives so much energy that the atoms lose their electrons, which forms a sea of charged particles, which are neither gases and definitely not solids. They are just plasma. There is just so much energy that the electrons of the noble gases atoms are just stripped away. Well, the thing is that they are escaping the globe, but we just can't see it. So when you touch it, you become a direct path to the ground. But what about the light? So we are basically pumping energy with our fingers into these atoms, and when they receive the energy, they push off the electrons from the nuclei. Now remember, energy is never lost, it is only transferred. So that extra energy which we pumped in transfers into light, which gets expelled out so we can see it.
Of course, it is a really complicated process, and it's way more than that just to get a dopamine rush by enjoying your experience with a plasma ball. But either way, it really is a fascinating topic in both quantum and particle physics. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and we shall meet in the next one. Cheers!